Hello and welcome to Metabolic Reset's Real Patient Success Stories. My name is Andrea Lombardi, and I am the head of metabolic programming at Jack Nathan Health. Nothing gives us greater satisfaction here at Jack Nathan Health than to help our patients achieve real, tangible health outcomes. In this brief video, we are proud to showcase the amazing success of actual patients who have completed one of our programs. These patients are real and are not paid to share their results. Today, I'm joined by Neil Da Silva, who completed our signature program in June 2024. Neil, welcome, and thank you so much for your time today to record this video. Please share a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thank you, Andrea. My name is Neil Da Silva. I am a 47-year-old man. I born and raised here in Toronto. Currently live in Stouffville, Ontario. I have a wife and a daughter and a 4-year-old pup. So I'm certainly active at work. I'm an executive level professional, and I spend a ton of time doing activities myself. Things like golf certainly takes up a lot of my time, but also spend a lot of time with my daughter, shuttling her from hockey to golf to all over the different activities. So we live a really very active lifestyle. We love to travel. We love to do things as a family, and so health is a really important thing to me. And my daughter is only 12, so I've got a long life ahead of me. I want to make sure that I'm there to not only be there, but to be there and enjoy life along with her and my wife and my dog.
I love that. And that's certainly a really powerful why. Neil, what made you choose Metabolic Reset over other programs?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think there is a lot of great programs out there. I have a family history of not only diabetes but other metabolic syndrome type um, of issues in my family. And so as a result of that, my family doctor, has been monitoring me for many years, and slowly but surely my levels, particularly of sugar, have continued to rise, despite attempts at dieting or exercise, things like that. And I've always been a relatively healthy eater overall, and a pretty active person. So over the course of the 4 to 5 years that my doctor has been following me, there was really not much discussion about types of programs that might be beneficial to me, and even doing some high level research. There was never really anything that I did or that I found. When looking specifically for options related to really trying to do some meaningful things related to my diabetes diagnosis, which really was a big factor in me really deciding to make a change. I searched around on the internet. I talked to a couple people, and I didn't find a whole lot of reasonable options. But when I came across this particular program, there was a number of things that I really seemed to be very attractive as a program. One was the duration of it. One was the fact that it was a medically supervised program that included not only self-directed learning, but also group learning and group support. And then a big factor was the option to have CGM, right, to really be able to see and experience what my body was doing based on certain changes. So those elements were a big factor in me deciding to choose the program. And overall, I think the program far exceeded my own expectations for how it would impact me, and certainly the results that I've had are way beyond what I expected.
Amazing. And yeah, the continuous glucose monitor is something that we hear from a lot of our patients that they really, really enjoy the experience. So tell us how your experience was with the CGM.
Yeah, I think without question, the CGM experience was the single most impactful experience that I had as part of the program. You know, to be able to actually observe how your body reacts, or how my body reacted to all of the different types of foods that I normally eat, many foods that I tried for the first time, the way that my body over the course of the day changed. I would never have been able to really come to appreciate and learn how diet, how important diet is to to my particular situation, as well as being able to wear it over the course of the day doing my daily activities was a big factor, right? So that learning really was the biggest part of my behavior change, because I was able to really see the behaviors impacting the blood sugar on a daily basis. So without question, it was, and the way that um, without question, that was the most impactful part of the program. But it was also great to do it in the different stages that we did it, right? We did it for a period, we stopped, we did it again, and so that was also part of the learning, which was great.
Good. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, we were quite intentional with when we wore them and what we did when we wore them. How was your experience with our team of experts? So our level of understanding, compassion, and knowledge.
Yeah. So, I mean, without question, I think that the support team of medical professionals was a huge part of the impact of the program for me. Not only the expertise of Andrea in particular, who knows everything there is to know about metabolic syndrome, and but also the support of the other nurses as well as the physicians. Uh, Everything was done in a way that I really felt supported, and I was able to get whatever I needed. They were always accessible. They really helped along the way, and instilled a level of confidence in me to to be confident that I could actually make significant changes and that I wasn't doing it on my own.
Yeah. Let's talk about those results now. So what have you achieved from the program?
Yeah, I mean, I think my results, I hope that, for anyone that goes through the program, their results would be the same as mine. They were, for me, exceptional, I think, in that I didn't expect to see the results that I got. Some of the results, certainly weight loss was a huge part of it. I think I lost close to 30 pounds. And I didn't do it in a way that I felt I was, you know, dieting or restricting. I did it in a way that I felt it was very easy to adapt. It was really just changing certain things that I ate and changing how I ate them. So losing 30 pounds was huge. My I had to buy all new clothes, which maybe is the downside. But my wife is certainly happy that I've stopped snoring. And I'm really happy. I'm down to my sort of ideal weight. My BMI is normal now. It was slightly over before, and so I couldn't be happier with the weight results. I think obviously the biggest thing has been my sugar. So when I started the program, I had been officially diagnosed with diabetes, and now my sugar has come down to a level where I am back to a pre-diabetic on the cusp of normal, and so that is a huge change for my health. And I think lastly, my liver, I had been in my scans, I had been diagnosed with fatty liver, and that has effectively reversed itself. A lot of those liver spots, which were seen in my ultrasound, have actually cleared. So from all aspects, my results, I think, have been better than I expected, and I'm really happy.
I love it. Amazing. And yeah, we were certainly thrilled with your results, and just astounded for you, and happy for the rest of your life. How has your life changed since completing the program?
Yeah, I truly, I think the biggest change to me has been around my diet and my understanding of what types of foods and the way that I eat them and how I prepare them, how that affects me. So I have not felt, I've not felt that I have been restricted from enjoying a great meal. I haven't felt that I'm restricted for, enjoying some of the foods I love. But I certainly have, changed my behaviors, changed the things I eat, change, sometimes eat more in moderation or enjoy, certain elements that, on a more sporadic basis. But overall, I've really found my diet change to be beneficial to me and works for my life. And obviously the results, are a big part of it. So I feel healthier. I feel, there's a significant change in, my energy levels and, and some of the other impacts or symptoms of the diabetes that I had before.
Yeah. And now, Neil, what would you say to someone who was considering joining our program?
I would recommend this program to anyone who is struggling with elevated blood sugars, with whether it's diagnosed or not diagnosed, anyone who has signs and symptoms of metabolic syndrome, and in fact, anyone who has a genetic history like me, right, that is predisposed, and and is watching, with whether it's with their family doctor or not, anyone that wants to really change their behavior, right, change how they manage themselves and how they manage their diet and life to better to be better at managing their metabolic syndrome, and in particular as it relates to blood sugar and diabetes. If you really want to make a change in your life, this is a great way to do it, because it's a way to modify your behavior without feeling alone, without doing it on your own, and without being a cold turkey situation where you have to stop everything you're doing and you have to restrict yourself. This is the program allows you to manage yourself and to learn about what the changes you can make that fit your lifestyle to the best of your ability, and actually manage your health in a better way.
Is there anything else you want to share about your experience, or anything else you'd like to say at this point?
No, I just, again, I recommend this program to anybody who is in a similar situation to what I was. If you want to make some significant changes to your life, if you have diabetes and you're struggling to figure out how to manage it, and you're taking meds but they're not working, this program really helps. And I am so confident that if you do the program and you follow along and you learn and you really, practice some of the concepts and some of the strategies, you will see these results the same, the same and maybe better than the results that I got. So please invest in yourself and invest in your health, and it'll make a world of difference.
Amazing. Well, thanks again for joining me, Neil, in our success story series today. And I'm so thrilled and happy to hear that we've provided you with the tools to live out the rest of your life in a healthy way. And I want to wish you all the very best in your future.
Thank you so much.